What is up, guys? Welcome back. Old School Gamer here again, and this time we're in a little bit of DC Universe Online with my fire character Sunstorm, my fire tank, and I wanted to do something for all of you guys who might be thinking about building a tank character. And let me suggest a few things to you guys. Let me strongly suggest a few things. Ice is great, earth is great, atomic is great, rage is great, but for me, I think fire is pretty much the best one. Just my opinion, just my opinion. Some of you guys might think otherwise, but for me, fire is like the number one. And I'll tell you why. Because fire tanks, a high level fire tank that knows what they're doing and has played the game for a long time, a high level fire tank is almost, note I said almost, unkillable. It is very hard to kill a fire tank that knows what they're doing. And I'm going to show you guys how to build a proper fire tank in this game. Okay, first off, we'll go to inventory. Okay, as you can see, I've got some of the, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but some of it's the Kryptonian, the new, the new 6th-dimension Kryptonian gear that you get out of the time capsules. I've got some of that, and I've got some of the stuff out of Flashpoint Gotham, the new DLC. So I've got a little bit of a, Duke's mixture here on my gear. Thing about your gear, you always want the best you can possibly get. It doesn't all have to match. These people that say, oh, well, your gear needs to match. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You can have whatever gear you want as long as it increases your stats. That's all you care about. Who cares if it matches, because you can sit there and go in your style tab and make your character look the way you want it to look. I mean, who cares if you got this, that, and the other? But anyway, moving on. As you guys can see on my stats right there, health, over 300,000 on health. That's pretty high level for a tank. Now, I'm going to show you guys the artifacts. Okay? That everyman prototype. The everyman prototype is great. Manacles of Force is great. Mystic Symbol of the Seven is great. I would not trade these three right here for anything. Because these three, and yes, I have Cersei's mask, but I don't have it equipped yet. I'm just kind of toying with it. But anyway, these three right here, you cannot go wrong. If you're trying to make a tank character, it doesn't matter if it's ice, earth, fire, atomic, whatever. Use these three. I highly recommend these three right here. Use these three. Okay. Now, augments. I've got mighty augment on that, mighty augment on that, precise augment on that, and dominating on that one. Now, the two on top that are the mighty augments, I'm actually thinking about changing to restoration and maxing those out. Because, I'll tell you why. The more restoration you can get as a fire tank, the better, because fire tanks are not defensive tanks like ice, earth, or the others. Fire tanks are healer tanks. Of course, this game has DPS, healer, tank, controller. Fire tanks are basically healers and tanks. So when you're doing that, you want to be able to heal yourself as much as possible, and restoration will provide that. You want to get as much restoration you can as a fire tank. And I'm going to show you why. I showed you the augments and the artifacts. Now, I'm going to show you my loadout. Loadouts. Okay, right there. Backdraft. You want backdraft because it heals you just a little bit when you use it, but every little bit helps in a fight. Now, flashpoint. If you have the tactical mod from your dispenser here in the base for that, flashpoint will actually heal you also, even though it doesn't say it here on the page. If you have the tactical mod for flashpoint, it will heal you just a little bit. Then, of course, snuff out. That's one of my main offensive attacks. It doesn't do anything but fry your butt. You know, it don't do nothing but fry your ass. There's no healing ability to that. Then, of course, you got my shield. You know, shield does what it says. It's a shield. Everybody knows about shields in this game. But the thing about the shield, you know, with burning determination, these are the main two. As a fire tank, these are the main two. You want burning determination and absorb heat. And you want to alternate between these two every freaking chance you get. Pop burning determination and then hit them with absorb heat. Pop burning determination, hit them with absorb heat. Just keep switching off back and forth because, like I said, fire tanks are healer tanks. You want to keep your health up. And these two powers right here will do that. And the thing about the shield, while burning determination is up and you're using absorb heat, you can throw your shield and it will help absorb some of that incoming damage and allow for burning determination and absorb heat to heal you further. You won't be taking as much damage while you're trying to heal yourself. So look at this loadout. You know, absorb heat, burning determination, shield, snuff out, flashpoint, and then backdraft. As a fire tank, you want as many abilities as you can get that heal you. Now, you can alternate it with stoked flames. Stoked flames will also work. You know, toy with it, mess with it, try to figure out what works for you. You know, everybody's not the same. But this is what works for me. The loadout that I have up here is what works for me, and it has served me very well. I know how to use it. I know how to fight with it. I know how to survive with it in this game. So, like I said, whatever works for you, do it. But anyway, I hope that helps you guys out. I will be making a video here pretty soon showing my girl here in action, because even now in the Flashpoint Gotham City DLC, which is the most recent one, there are some of the like group bosses, weekly bosses, whatever you want to call them, like bounty bosses. Everybody knows about these. Anybody who's played this game for a while knows about the bounty bosses. There are bosses that you have to have a group of people for. Well, my fire tank, there are some of them that I can actually solo on my own and take down. And I will be making a video pretty soon on these different ones. So stick around for that. But anyway, I hope this helped you guys out. If you're thinking about being a tank, I highly recommend fire. You know, but like I said, do what works for you, play around, see what you think, and if this helps you guys out in any way whatsoever, let me know in the comments, alright? But until then, have fun, enjoy yourselves, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.